Hello, hello. Can you hear me? Hello, let me know if you can hear me. Can you hear me? Is it clear? Yep. Last Friday of the month. Let's go check this out. Ooh, AUD CAD is flying. It's almost hit take profit free. So with AUD CAD, which I gave out earlier today, we did get a TP2 hit pretty much. And then we had a pullback to the demand area that was created, and then a buy that was given out. So whoever put a break even might have got taken out. If you took partial profits and then held the trade, good for you. If you looked at another entry, you had a break of structure right over here for this trade. Now I'm going to also show you how it looks on Neo, so you can see right over here. Boom. So right over here on Neo, which is fantastic for us, is yeah, this is how it sets up. So if we go here, we had a 30-minute break of structure over here, and you have different break of structure levels basically. So you've got a small break of structure, you've got a small break of structure here, and then you've got a bigger break of structure here, and then you've got another big one here. So you've got small, medium, and large. So basically, we saw a small break of structure on a 30-minute time frame here, which was great. It was like a 1 hour break of structure. We have stop hump 1, which is bullish for us, and then we had the pullback to the 236 or the 386 level, which I've told you on TradingView, and even for this buy right here. So previously we would have had a 1 minute break of structure, as you're seeing over here on the chart. We had one over here, right here, and this was the entry when we had that impulsive move. Your stop loss would have been 17 pips, and right now you would have been in 21 pips profit. So this is how the strategy works if you're using this indicator. You also get the alerts for all of these for these break of structures as well, as you can see here. So it tells you how many candles ago this happened, all these break of structures and stuff like that. So that is AUD CAD. Let's go over here. Someone's got TP3 here. Yeah, S&P did a madness. I actually managed to lose my trades because I go for the bigger swing trades. So I tried to catch the reversal on S&P, but it just didn't work. So I just left it. So I'm still profit. I'm break even actually this month. I'm still in profit from the last 2 weeks, but for the whole month I'm break even. So I just had to take my loss gracefully and move on. But it's still going up. They're probably going for the buys, the long-term buys. I don't really trade them too much anymore. So I just take it for what it is. But it did a nice, fantastic buy. That news fake out was crazy. So they're definitely going for that wick. That's what I thought they would be. When we go to AUD what do we have here? So yeah, AUD also did this sell trade setup here, which was great for us. It managed to hit TP3 as well, 43 pips. That was a fantastic sell given out yesterday. We're going to go over to CAD CHF as well. So CAD CHF did pull back to this fib level here, see? So this is why I'm telling you about these levels. You can see here, so we had a 1 hour break of structure here, and we had a pullback to this level here, the 786, and then we had a rejection of a sell going down, go down to the 15-minute time frame. We had a 15-minute break of structure right over here. Boom, so your entry would have been here, and right now you'd be in profit in this trade. I tried to catch this trade, testing it in London there, but it never pulled back to the 786. So this is why I said I'm testing this thing more and more, this strategy. So I'm seeing that the 786 is definitely a great level. Right now you'd be in about 17 pips profit from the trade idea I gave out earlier in London session. So we're seeing the before and after now, and why I took the trade, why I gave out the trade. So if I go here, CAD CHF, boom, you can see here there was a 1 hour break of structure on Trinity here. So this is telling you there was a 1 hour break here. This would have been mapped out like this for you as a break of structure. It's still just scanning because it's an expert advisor. It's actually scanning, so it will only appear once obviously structure does break. But it's because I put it fresh on the chart. If I've left it for like 24 hours, all of these ones here would have been scanned as well, and would have been saying break of structure or change of character. So we had our break of structure there, and then if we go down to the 1 minute chart, we had a change of character here for today's entry. So like I said, if you're going down to the lower time frame to gain entry, you want to use the medium break of structures or the large ones. So you can see this is a medium break of structure here. Here's a large one. You can see when a change of character happens, it's these big ones here. Boom. So as soon as this one broke, you would have been in from this candle here and a stop loss above there, about 10 pips. And right now you would be about 20 pips in profit. And yeah, so again, with this whole setup, the expert advisor could take this trade for you. Notice how stop hump 1 is bearish as well. So this was what was telling us when we go back to the chart. So remember, stop hump 1 here was bearish. So when we go back over to the chart here, this is what was telling us that this move could be happening, this midweek reversal here. And then we saw the pullback, boom, and then we took our trade. This is literally how I take my Neo trades, but just smaller. That's why I said, oh, if I do this and compress it, that's how we can get these type of trade setups. So yeah, CAD CHF has managed to go off. Let me just go in here. Let's get some people in here. Live. Alright, cool. Yeah, so CAD CHF is melting right now for a New York trade. Let's go to Euro CAD. See if it's buying. Yep, Euro CAD is there. So let's go to Euro CAD here quickly. Let me check here. Give me a sec. Do I have Euro CAD here? No. Oh yeah, it wasn't in the 4-hour trend. Wasn't in it. It wasn't getting weaker. So that's what it was. Let's go here. Yeah, so right now we've got GBP CAD that could give us a possible entry. Let's go see where it is on the fib actually. Yeah, so this hasn't pulled back enough yet, so it might still pull back some more before we could get a possible entry on this trade. So still on the 618, we need it to go down to like the 382. So this one seems like it's giving us a bit of a fake out at the moment for possible buys. So if it was going to continue to buy, give us a better buy, we'd want to see a pullback towards this area here. You can see how when it did break structure the first time, boom, and then came back here. Then when we had our break of structure over here, on a 5-minute time frame it was. There's a break structure here, sorry. Right there, boom. This is how this big buy trade actually happened. Let me just go see it on this right now. So you can see stop hunt 1 is bullish. But what happens is for a Neo trade, you can see how this big red box here, if I zoom out, let me go to a higher time frame so you can see it. You can see this big red box is forming. This big red box is telling me that a bearish trend is trying to form. So right now, obviously, you're catching the scalp buys if you were trying to buy this trade. But when this does actually close, it's going to go bearish here, basically, and start a new trend. And like I said, right now, you're just catching the break of structure. Buys going back up. Like I said, here on the 30-minute time frame, you had that break of structure. After this was a bullish color. And then when we go back down to the 5-minute time frame, you had an entry right over here, you see? So all of these dots, like I said, they're reading, they're mapping out on the chart because it's an expert advisor. It's got to read it like it's creating this box. It's reading it. It's not just slapped onto your chart like an indicator. It's literally reading the market as it moves. You can see right over here, there was a break of structure again. And yeah, like I said, you would have took that trade. So right now we need it to go further back before we can catch a buy trade in that. Let's go to NZD CAD because this one was pushing down. All right, let's go check that on Trading View. Let's go check NZD CAD. If we can get some likes hit, please, people, that'd be fantastic. So the same with NZD CAD, you need it to go to the 382 before we can find a possible buy continuation. So it doesn't look like we're going to get too much probably today. There wasn't a lot of chart movement really. Thanks, mate. Thanks. It took me a long time to put it together. like I said. So you will get it. So even here, look, if we go to SPX, so if you was a scalper for SPX, like I said, once someone gets this indicator set up, this is what I'm telling everyone: get the lifetime access to this, because it's going to be created and completed in April for sure. And look at this. So here's SPX here, and I left SPX on all night, so you can see what I'm saying by it scans. And I'm going to make it scan further back as well. So you can see here, even like the buy, look, there was a breaker structure buy there, boom. You'd have been able to get in straight away for that buy. As you're trading the buys, you would have caught that. For me, I'm trying to catch the sell, but again, it has been in a bearish trend for 41 days. So the sell I was trying to catch, and people will start to see this in the VIP, because it's been like this for 41 days, this is possibly why we're not seeing this reversal. It's probably trying to head back towards, obviously, its bullish trend right now. So yeah, but we can see here, if you was able to catch this sell right there in Asian session down to London, there was another scalp there for a change of character on the 5-minute time frame. Double top as well. So like I said, everyone's got their ways of trading. Literally, you would be able to use it however you want to. And over here, there was obviously this break of structure with this massive impulsive candle. Price action came back to this level, and you would have been able to take your buy trade continuation going up. So yeah, that's that. And even German 30, you can see here as well. Boom. So you can see all the break of structures that were happening in Asian session for this possible sell, because of stop hunt 1 was bearish. But like I said, the overall idea of what they're trying to do is probably go bullish right now. When we do go to higher time frames on these, this one's almost near its peak high, so they're probably going for the top. Where are we? Let's go DE40. DE40. So like I said, with Neo, please hit those like button, that like button, guys and girls. If you're in here, even if you're gonna go, just tap that like button for me, please, so it gets spread out the stream. Like I said, you can do whatever you want. I want people to be able to show like their Forex testimonials and be like, oh, I'm using Neo this way and that way. They might even be able to show me something that I'm like, oh wow, I didn't know. But what it gives you overall, you can trade what I trade, or you can also, like I said, trade your own things, or even create a new strategy like what I'm doing for you guys and girls live. So it is in its second supply zone right now, but it's more than likely going for its peak high if I go to the daily time frame. Yeah, so this is what happens when I start to lose these big swing trades. It's when they decide to obviously just not reverse price. So I was looking for my reversal based on them going for this liquidity wick and coming back down. They didn't even care. They went for this wick, and now it looks like they're going for this level here. So it's either they will go up to this top and then sell back down, or they're going to break this, and Neo, the indicator, will reset and turn blue. So again, what you'll see is that this here will turn blue if they go and break that high, basically. So we'll see. If it does sell like next week, I'll laugh, because yeah, they're just trying to fake everyone out. And there's a new month starting as well, like I said, so they're probably just playing games right now. It's all good. Hey, Mohammed. Yeah, like I said, you can trade it literally however you want. And with this strategy, yeah, no, it's crazy. It's going to be crazy. Like I said, I'm still testing things, so of course there's going to be losses, like I said. But for my own strategy, Neo, it's consistent over a period of time. You're going to have days like this week. It's just been a loss for me, so I took 3 entries on those pairs. Very reasonable risk. Only have lost about 0.20% on a 100k account, so not even 1%. I'm not, like I said, I'm not really too stressed. I'll just come back again, and then once the flurry of trades happen, I'll just go back into profits. So the whole thing is I just take it like that. No stress. I put my stop loss. I walk away if I need to. And if it hits my stop loss, it does. And I just take my multiple entries. If I don't do it that way, I can lower my risk even more. And then, like I said, I don't even have to put stop loss, because sometimes your second entry on the break of structure on the 5 or 15-minute time frame is what's actually going to give you the trade you're looking for. So you don't actually need to take a loss on the trade, as long as your risk is even lower than what you would usually take, like really low. So like a quarter of what you would take on an entry. So therefore you can let the other trade, no stop loss, just let the trade run, go negative, and then all you're doing is managing your drawdown, basically. So yeah, that's also another way to trade it. So it could just reject off of here. It's in the next supply zone. We'll see. But it's Friday. Like I said, I'm not taking no more entries. It's the end of the month, Friday. By the time the new monthly candle opens, they could just go break this level here. Let's go to SPX quickly. If there's any pairs you want me to check out, please let me know. I'm good, Mohammed. I'm great. SPX. Right now we're waiting on GBP CAD or NZD CAD to go somewhere. In fact, I've got SPX here, innit? So like I said, for me, it's just been a break-even month. I had a fantastic January, good February, about up to the mid-level. Took a very silly emotional trade that I shouldn't have taken on EA in terms of not closing out, but the indicator told me. So again, when I come back to the indicator, yeah, the indicator told me on the big trade that I lost, this actually turned blue, telling me to come out of the trade. I never came out, didn't pay attention to it. And I was like, no, it's going to keep selling. And then, yeah, they just reversed. This is why I even went into this strategy, because I was like, wow, because the buy they did on Euro Ord off of this turning blue and going the opposite way was crazy. They're still buying Euro Ord now. And this is 3 weeks later. So, yeah. So that's that. So, SPX, yeah, they're definitely going for this daily wick here on SPX. So they used the news that we saw today, which was the Michigan consumer statement and all of this news above here. CPC, all of this stuff, they use that to go grab that daily liquidity. We can obviously see over here. So when it goes here, it has a possibility of selling. The peak high is over here. So it's still far from the peak. It could pull back and sell. Yeah, we'll go into GBP Ord, no problem. Yo, Nick, those indices were moving like pagans for that sell, man, innit? Let's go here. I know you trade the indices as well. I'm not trading German 30 no more as well. That's the last time I touched German 30. Nah, I'm not even tempted. I'm not even tempted. I'm really, all I'm doing this year is trying to work on my psychology for my risk management. Just so, because I know I'm going to get to $1 million account. Do you know what I mean? It's just a matter of time. And I want to be on $1 million account, but I don't want to be the person I am today on $1 million account. I want to be the person I'm going to be. Do you get what I'm saying? And that person has to be somebody that can control their emotions in trades and can control risk management. You know what? That's what I saw it from the trade I took at the beginning of this month. Well, last month, the end. Like I said on Euro Ord, that was really, there was no need for me to not come out of those trades. Like, it gave me a good 4 to 5 hours to be able to close that trade on the new month open, and I never came out. So yeah, that just caused me a lot of hassle for no reason. It set me back like 2 months of sensible risk management trading. Do you get it? So right now I'm not even tempted on those trades. Like, I'm done. That's it. Hit my limit, 0.25% overall loss for the week. I'm good. Don't need to go any further. Let me, if I can make 0.50% profit next week, and then, you get what I mean, all of that didn't mean anything. What were we saying? Yeah, so GBP Ord. Yeah, definitely. Definitely. That's what that is. So GBP Ord is still trying to form this peak high. Let's go to another chart. GBP Ord. Let's go to another chart, because this chart has got all of this. In fact, we don't need all of this stuff because it's gone. I'll be able to work out these trades anyway. Remove drawings. Cool. Switch off this indicator. So, yeah, when we go here, go to the daily chart. Yep, so we got a level, break of structure level over here. And we got a breakage structure level over here as well. Clone. Here. Right now, GBP Ord's break of structure levels here, so we need it to break structure down here. Basically, let's change this to B. Okay, we can't change this one to BOS. Yeah, we need it to break this level here, basically, before we start looking for our pullback sell trades. Hopefully, the new setups in April are better. I'm going to go back test this weekend as well to see if every third month before that new 3-month candle opens, I'm going to see how they're playing out the market with trades that I tried to take before and losses. And I will be speaking about it on Sunday's Zoom call as well if I find any findings. Yeah, so we'd be looking for a trade setup like this, basically. So we want it to go down, up, and then there. So if the Neo indicator, let's say it goes bearish now in the Neo indicator, and then it gives us a pullback, we'll be taking our trade like that. So yeah, right now I wouldn't trust it because it could be doing anything. That's the problem when you're trying to catch these extreme tops. It's really bad because you can see they just kept fake out, boom again, fake out, boom again. So I couldn't tell you. It looks like it's forming a head and shoulders though right now, but then again, it could buy back here. So unless you're catching a scalp trade, you don't want to be in this pair right now. Especially the fact I keep saying the new month candle is going to open on Monday, so it could gap back up, it could gap down, go back up. It could do so many different things. NFP week next week. For me, definitely, I'll suggest that it's better to just wait for the breakout and the retest, just to give you a little bit of a better idea of what's going on. That's what I would suggest if you're going to trade GBP or any other pairs you want me to check, people. That's no problem, Mohammed. No problem for the live. It's okay, man. Like I said, we're going to be learning so much over a period of time, taking some winning trades, be some losers as well. This month was a real psychology month for me, boy. Where it's just like, yeah, whatever. Play your game. I'm gonna be back with a bang. Like I'm back with cash in my hand. Let's go with that back here down to the lower time frame. Any other pairs you want me to check, people? Like I said, I don't think we'll see too much today. This one's still going back down again. CAD CHF was probably the best call out. Yeah, there you go. Perfect. They got me with this one this morning, though. They got me here. So I had a break even there, basically. Boom. And then they pulled back. So they went for a New York reversal. Gold still buying. That's what I'd say. Oh yeah, I'm gonna go over the JPYs because people asked me about that earlier. Let's go to gold first because that's what people asked for. Gold, like I told people, don't trade it at the moment unless you got in on the Tuesday with us down here. I warned everybody not to trade this. You can see it even broke 1 hour structure here, disrespected it with news, went back down again, it's gone back up. We don't know what it's trying to do right now in terms of the small movement here. But for the bigger picture on gold, I keep saying that they're trying to go for this wicks up here. So you see these wicks up here? This is what they're going for. So NFP week, don't be surprised if you see a huge impulsive move for a new all-time high on gold. Gold is in a very risky place right now because they could be going for a new all-time high. So you're going to start hearing lots of news on that. Will gold rush? Will da-da-da-da-da. But yeah, they're going for these wicks, man. They're going for those. So we're more than likely going to see a buy next week. And that's what I'll be looking at for on gold. Continuations of buys, basically. Yeah, literally. For that massive dump. I caught that massive dump. I even gave out this buy from here. Like I said, I gave out this buy. I gave it out to a lot of people. I didn't just never held. I knew I should have held it. The only reason I closed the trade was because it was coming into a new year, and I was like, boy, I've never held a trade over the new year, so I don't know what's gonna happen. I don't know swap fees, and that's why I closed. I'm kind of annoyed now because I actually held. Look where it's going. I knew it was going there. I kid you not, I gave out the trade from down this level here because it went down here. It created a massive daily demand level down here, and I was just like, yeah, boom. It was like 4 hour daily demand, crazy trade. So I caught these buys like up to about here, and I think I closed around here. And then yeah, when it was coming, no, I closed in just before the new year. That's when I closed my trade. So I'll be waiting for a swing trade back down on gold to a certain level once it does. But right now, I want it to clear this liquidity wicks up here. Any other pairs you want me to check, people? Any other pairs? Let's go to here, GBPCHF. So this isn't doing anything. Oh yeah, GBPCHF was supposed to be one of the pairs we were going to take. Look, so but what they did is they broke the 1 hour structure, so it's no longer valid. Even if they break it by 1 pip, exactly. I keep saying this. This is exactly what I'm trading, just from a bigger time frame perspective. This is how I'm able to catch those huge swing trades with Neo. This is just Neo on a smaller level. And like I said, once this strategy is completed, I'll be calling this Trinity. So Neo's the big swing trade. So obviously it'll be a bit slower, the growth. But for me, it's just easier to trade. Obviously, everybody's different. And then, of course, now with that expertise, I'm trying to create a scalping type of strategy, like I said, which I'm creating with you guys and girls right now. And you can see here, my idea was for GBP CHF to sell. The only thing is they went to go break this high, so it technically reset this level. They broke structure, so they might have kept going, but they just wanted to grab liquidity above here, and then now they've gone back down again. It's even broke 1 hour structure here again, technically. There, boom. NZD CAD. Let's see what these CADs are doing. These CADs are still pushing up. So yeah, I don't think we're going to get a pullback on GCAD or NZD CAD. I don't think we will get a pullback. Okay, GCAD seems like it's going back down. I think GCAD is so high though. I think they're trying to form the sell on GCAD. So, but ADCAD, very nice trade. Very, very clean, simple supply demand technique. Nothing crazy here. Look, the demand was from the 1 hour breakout before. Boom. Price action. Did it actually? No, it never broke here. So that's how we was able to catch that. So look at that. Boom. This was where the demand level was formed before for the buy that went to TP2 the first time. I moved these levels around. This went to TP2 the first time when I told everybody about it in New York yesterday. Sold all the way back down. Went to scare people out. Never broke. Unlike GBP CHF, never broke the low. We did this live, the full trade on London session, the live stream. It went down. It broke structure. Like I said, so the indicator, Nia, would be able to help you with that. It broke structure down there. Boom. And then you caught the trade. So if we go back here, you'll see AUD CAD, 1 minute. Boom. So as you're seeing this type of breaker structure over here, as you're seeing this one here, there was another breaker structure right over here the same way, and you would have been in it from there. So what they did is anybody that put a break even, see how they stopped you out. Look how they just stopped you out of your break even and then went again. Pagans. Pagans. You can grow $40 to $100. Yeah, you can. It's very possible. But the only problem you're going to have with that is, you know, you're banking on trades being right. So like, it's like what I've said. I try to catch sells on SPX based on a strategy, which is my strategy. Now, they didn't want to give me those sells this week. So if I had a live account, that would have been more difficult to try and grow that account because I wouldn't have been able to take the probabilities. But where I've got a 100K account, like I said, I didn't even lose 1% in the losses. I lost like 0.22% trading losses, which if I now make 0.50%, let's say next week, or even 1%, depending on how good the trades are. I mean, it's NFP. If it gives me a trade and it works, it could do a big move. Then I'm back in profit. And you kind of want to learn how to trade like that first. So what you want to do, what I would suggest you do, really, let me just do something. Hold on a second. I'm just loading up something and I'm going to put it there. Give me a sec. What you want to do if you want to have the feel of a live trade and you don't want a demo trade, you need to practice with this account. Where is it? Here. Go and get yourself a $5,000 account, yeah? And then you need to work out your risk management very small. Don't try and pass this account. Try and trade over a period of time. Do you get it? So what you want to do is only be taking like 0.1s and 0.2s on this account. Don't over leverage. But now you can trade whatever strategy you're trading, the probabilities. So you can trade at that certain amount of times. And I think that's a bit better for you to do that. Because what people do is that, you know, they put themselves in this position where they'll go and get $40, try and trade it, try and get a strategy or find a mentor, try and take signals, whatever. And like I said, I had a rough March. So if you took my signals this month, all of a sudden you'll be like, John, you can't trade. But then everyone that made money in January, February, there was no issues. You get it. So if you're in that situation, you're never really going to kind of grow that $40 if you're not too sure on how you haven't got your edge yet in the market. And you have to have a very, very, very good edge if you want to grow $40 to something bigger. Do you understand? Something that you've proven has worked over a period of time, like 6 months or more. So I would honestly suggest you go get yourself a 5K account. It's only $49. If in the description, I've even got a referral link, so I might as well shout that out. You can, in fact, you know, I will get money towards I'll get commissions, but there isn't a discount code, unfortunately. I have messaged them. They haven't given me one. Don't know why. So if you're listening to my Forex funds, give me my damn link. But Yeah, basically, go get yourself a 5K account, man. That's what I would say. And trade probabilities. And like I said, don't try and pass it. Just try and see if you can stay break even or consistent. Even if you're not profitable by 5%, sorry, 8%, which they asked you to get in the first month. So eight, yeah, it's 8%. Boom. Then at least you know if you still made 4%, you've got a profitable strategy with trading, good risk management. So you just got to keep practicing that, and then eventually, once you can pass a 5K account, then you can say, "Let me go for a 20K." Then once you if you see that the same thing worked with the 20K, then you can go for 100K or more. I always tell people to go with a different prop firm that has no time frame, therefore it's funded trader plus. And with that one, you have no worries. Like I said, I'm trading a 100K account on it. I haven't bought a I wanted to buy a 200K account. I have got a 100K account with these people here. Didn't want to get another one, sorry. But I didn't go for another one with these people. I went for a 100K account with Funded Trader Plus, because this one, again, if you blow this account or you don't pass within the time frame, it's kind of a bit annoying, isn't it? Do you get it? So you spend all of that money, all of that time. This is ridiculous. But if you're a beginner, because the buy-in is so cheap, get this, lower your risk, trade probabilities, figure out if your strategy works. That is my suggestion to you, mate. Anybody else got any other questions? Any other questions? Any other questions? No problem, Mohammed. But yeah, so it's an honest suggestion, mate. Trust me, go get that. You're just gonna stress yourself out trying to trade that $40, and you probably end up blowing it. You know, obviously trying to grow it. You know what I mean? It's just pointless. At least that account, you got 30 days trading good risk. Just practice, man. And if you don't want to spend the money, then just go get a 5K demo and practice with that. If you practice with that, and that works for 1 to 2 months, and you see how much percent you've made, then you can go get the 5K account. You get what I mean? Do that. Any other questions, people? Anything else? I don't think we're really going to see too much today, though. I'm not going to lie to you. It's kind of all the trades have kind of already gone off from London to just before. So, like, pretty much from as soon as it turned into New York session open. This was a London session sell back on this level. So, it gave you a sell in London on the 15-minute break of structure here. Boom. And then it gave you another 15-minute break of structure here for a second entry on that. The 1 hour break of structure was over here. Right over here. Boom. That's the 1 hour break of structure there. Anybody else got any other questions? Oh, let me close this window because it be raining in the UK like, whoa. And it's raining. My stuff. Any questions, people? Any question, guys and girls? Any trades you want me to check? No problem. It's melting. CAD CHF. So AUD CAD and CAD CHF were the best trades of today. Like I said, both trades were given out in London session. You can go watch that live stream to see that these trades were given out in there. So all we had to do is wait for the break of structure, and you would have been nice. Let's see if it was. Yeah, oh yeah, CAD CHF popped up there. Boom. So he was nice. Let's go see what these pairs. Let's see US oil. See what it's doing. It's buying. So like I said, so yesterday it broke its 1 hour high. And now you can see it's continuing to buy. So you can see how this went from a possible midweek reversal into a trending week. So this is what happened. So if you can understand this, people that are watching this or are here from my if I was you, honestly, I would come out of it. I'm not gonna lie to you, of S&P. I'll come out of all your trades because that new monthly candle, trust me, that new monthly candle can do anything. It can do anything. I've witnessed it too many times now. Holding a trade over the month, I'm telling you, it's an issue. It's an issue. If you've made enough money, just close it. Come back next month and you can hold for the whole month if you want, you know what I mean? But that monthly candle, it's not the first time it's got me. It's 2 times it's got me. It's like a minimum. It will get you. Because basically, just as soon as that monthly candle opens, it's a new supply or demand area. And now we're looking at like a monthly supply or demand. Do you get what I mean? So you're looking at the trade either going in your favor, another mad amount of pips, or going against you, a mad amount of pips. So yeah, again, trending week in this. Let's go back to gold. Now gold is faking out for the sell. Let's go to USD CAD because that was a potential. Oh yeah, I wanted to go to the JPYs. So this one here hasn't come up with the stop hunt 1 for me. So basically, the fact it hasn't come up with stop hunt 1 is why I'm not looking at USD CAD for a possible buy. This is why it's selling. It could just break this low. The JPYs were stop hunt 1 ready. Let's go check them. I did mark up this one for people. So this one broke 1 hour structure and then gave you a small scalp trade. There was a gentleman, I believe, that asked me earlier today what's happening with AJ. And again, this is what I said about the fib. Okay, I have got it there. So you can already see, look, I drew this level out, yeah, from this morning. And look, I've only just come back to the chart and look what's happened. This is what I'm telling you. As soon as you get that 1 hour breakout, yeah, it'll be like, if you're using the indicator, it'll be 30-minute, 1 hour. It depends on where you can see it. But you can always go to your chart and just say, okay, yeah, there's the 1 hour. But it might come up as a 30-minute breakout with Neo. You should keep an eye on it. Should keep an eye on which one, mate, just so I know. Yeah, so you can see here again, look, so it did break 1 hour structure here, pull back to this level, again, just to show you the proof. This is why these levels are key levels. So if you're not using a fib, definitely I'll suggest you use them. Went to the 618 now. So you was looking for a sell from the 618, 786 or 886. Or if you're looking for buyers, you're looking for buyers at the 382 or the 286. There's another level here I'm trying to get back up. I think it's like 114 or something like that. So there's another level here. I'll figure out how to get it up anyway. And like I said, you don't want to trade in between the golden zone. You want price to go above the golden zone or below the golden zone. Well, to be fair, the 382. Oh, yeah, it's because it's this way around, I believe. It would change anyway. But yeah, it's better for you to catch your trade like that. The golden zone is here. It shouldn't be this one, but I don't think I can change the color. The golden zone is 618, 50, and 382. So it's these lines here. So you want to be looking for your trades below here for the buy, you see, and above here for the sell. So that's AJ, CAD JPY. Let's go check that. All right, let's go to the 1 hour chart. So you can see why I said today I wouldn't trade the JPYs. I want to see if they hold that level and then next week they give something. Exactly how I explained it in London session is what you're seeing here now. That I said they'll probably just hold this level, go retest the highs. If they open the next weekly candle high, then it gives us a better chance of them using that as a resistance. Remember, that's going to be the monthly candle. They could use that as a resistance, sell on a Monday, and then reverse after that, whatever they want to do, continue buying. Okay. We had no 1 hour structure break here, so we didn't care about that one. No 1 hour structure break here. No 1 hour structure break there. You can set it. It's got settings where you can set it. You can change that. You can set the time of day. So here, I'll show you. So it's not completed yet. So this is going to be more organized. So just so people can see it. So this is what I'm trying to tell people, that the expert advisor settings is already there. This is why I say it's 90% complete. So I'm telling people to get in now, because after that, it'll be a more expensive lifetime price, and it will be a monthly cost for other people that want to use this. But you can see here, you can set the time of day. Look, use Friday's close, positive trades, all of this stuff. I'm going to add more things to here. Percentage of risk, fixed take profit multiplier, trailing stop, use break even. There's a whole bunch of stuff in here, basically. You see, look, daily time, trading start hour, boom, end hour, end minute. So you can play around with all of this stuff. So you can do exactly what you want. So over a period of time, I'll be doing all of this, and yeah, I'll be setting it up like that. So eventually, I'll make it fully automatic. But for now, you have to wait for the confluences before you enter. So the confluences is what we saw on SPX and Germa 30, and then you would have switched it on. Like I said, if you need to walk away, just lower your risk and walk away. So if you had the losers that I had, like I said, oh well, you just move on, because it's not going to do that every week for you. I guarantee you that 100%. It won't give you losers every week. It will give you winners, losers, winners, 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 loser. Do you get what I'm saying? So in terms of weeks. So yeah, that's kind of it. Yeah, no problem. So right now, like I said, it's 90% complete. I'm still just waiting for the liquidity areas to be built. So the liquidity areas is going to be adding all the lines. So you see when I'm saying, oh, there's liquidity here, there's liquidity there, you're going to be able to see that with this indicator set up as well. Also to show you, you can see all of the currency pairs are added here. You can see this is gold, everything. So you even got US oil here. Oh, it's on US oil now. So look, it's telling you US oil was bullish from 9 days ago. You see, it was bullish from 9 days ago. You've got NAS 100 looking for a new trend right now. You've got, so we can even do this, go to the 4-hour chart, so you can see it's trying to scan a new trend. You've got gold is saying gold is bearish, but it's this one here is still probably going to buy and break. It's probably going to still buy. But again, even though it told you gold was bearish, which wasn't bad, so we go 9 days ago. Let's go to the daily chart. Let's not zoom out, zoom in. So do this there. You can still see what happened with gold is that it went bearish, yeah, boom, and then it pulled back, and there was an entry for gold here. You would have been able to take for the sell, going back down on gold when it did appear. US 30 is bullish. It was bullish a while ago. So you can even see with US 30, even gave you a confirmation. So when it did this and pulled back, you would have been able to get an entry for a buy in here for that long swing trade. So you can see how simple it is. It's like that. I'm going to be able to have a button as well in the settings where you'll be able to get rid of this box, because sometimes this box gets in your way when you're in the lower time frames. So again, that's just something, it would take like probably 30 minutes to be able to code that and change that. And like I said, it's literally just that simple. Like, it's not even that complicated. So let's go over to here, and then go over to, oh yeah, is there here? No, it's not this one. Yeah. Euro USD. So Euro USD was the last one. Cool. I'm clicking on it. Weird. Okay, never mind. It's not clicking on it at the moment. But I can do. Which pair can I take off? GBP CAD, we're waiting on ADCHF. Yeah, I'll do this. Euro USD. here, boom, there you go. So Euro USD, you can see how it's still bearish, and it basically, look how it's even melting. It just basically pulled, let's go to the 4 hour so you can see here. And zoom out, boom. So we caught this sell, we caught many sells on Euro USD. Here, and I'm just going to zoom out a bit more. So on Euro USD, there was a liquidity zone here. So you can see price action took the liquidity, and there was a supply area here. It was in between this zone here, like this. Boom. So there was a supply area in between this zone here. It took the liquidity. It went to this area. So this is how the indicator will be able to map it out for you. I haven't just got the new one on that has the supply areas. I'm just waiting for my coding team to come back from holiday, the main coder. So as soon as he comes back, then I'll be back at completing this. So here there was a liquidity, there was a liquidity breach, which we saw here, and then we saw price went to the supply. We can see the trend is bearish. Stop hunt 1 was bearish as well. It would have been blue like this at first, and then we just waited on the 15-minute time frame for an entry, and then all you have to do is switch on auto trading right there before the entries appeared, and again the bot would have taken this sell trade for you. So this was a fantastic sell trade. So this is why, even though I took losses this week, I'm still profitable because of this trade. So literally, I'm trying to get into algo trading. Like, I'm not even trying to be on these charts like that anymore. So even while I'm eventually, while I'm in these Zooms with you and stuff like that, these lives, the bot will just be trading for me. The reason why I don't trade all of my accounts is because I'm managing prop firms as well. And with prop firms, you can't have every single trade taking the same entry, stop loss, take profit. We're not going to have that issue when people have the bot, because not every single person is going to be taking the same risk. Not every single person is going to be taking the same take profit, stop loss. Do you know what I mean? It's going to be different. So you'll never have that issue for different people. But if I'm doing it across multiple accounts, obviously they're all going to be the same. And with any prop firm, you just get flagged for that, because there's a bunch of people that obviously try that with bots, and they just get flagged and you don't get paid out. But my manual method, I'll make a video on it. I've even managed to get people paid out as well. So there was a last profit split as well that just happened. So I've had a few profit splits as well with people. Some accounts have been, I'm still trying to pass. Some accounts I've not even passed. I've actually even blown an account as well. I'm not going to tell people that I'm just passing accounts. I don't lie to people. But it just is what it is. Like I said, it's trading. But this is the strategy I use. So literally, you can see the breakout. We caught this sell. There was this sell here as well, because this supply area liquidities would have been around these wicks here. Again, this is how I would have shown it to you. And again, it's gone here, boom. And now you can see it's even gone back to test this area. And now we're seeing a continuation of a sell back down, basically, on price action. So yeah, this was the last big winner. And then when it did do SPX the last time, it actually did sell last week as well from its level. But now it seems like, yeah, they're going long. They're going long. So let's go here. If you've got any other questions about Neo, please let me know. Let me know. I will answer them for you. If you want to know more about Neo, I have a playlist I will post in here for you. So you can just watch the playlist, guys and girls, if you want to know more about it. Don't miss out. Like I said, when it comes to that whole indicator EA strategy, just don't expect to win every single trade, please, people. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. What was I going to go to? EU, that's what I wanted to go to. Where's Euro USD? Here we go. Guys and girls, if you've just jumped in here, please hit the like button. It helps out a lot. Why didn't EU not load up? So you can see today, again, you would have had this on Neo as well, even if you wanted to try and go for the re-entry. You can see the stop hunt 1 was still bearish. You had a 1 hour break of structure here. You had one here, or you even had one here on the 1 hour chart. So it depends how you want to see it. This was the last 1 hour structural break right over here. So you might not have seen this on the 1 hour chart. You might have only had this one. But again, it's as a trader, once you've got it, you can go down your time frame. So this would have been probably a 30-minute break of structure area. And then you was just waiting for your pullback. So you had a break of structure there. Boom, boom, boom. Price there. Price has gone here. So now You're waiting for your pullback. So yeah, technically you wouldn't be in this trade. I wouldn't risk it. So even if I'm doing my analysis, I wouldn't have risked this trade because you want it to go all the way back up to the 618 or the 786. So if you wanted to, you might have got in there, but I doubt it. If we go to a 5 minute, we probably don't see anything there. Okay, we do. We see a little structural break. We do. So there's a structure break right over here. Boom. Right there. For all the 5 minute traders, maybe they're just trying to get a quick 10 pips and be done. Pass an account. They want to pass a proper account in one go. Yeah, I've learned not to be a bad loser. I'm trying my best and best. It takes years not to be a bad loser in Forex. That's the whole emotional trading. I'm trying my best, but it can happen to any of us. Nobody is not. It's just, no. Everybody's susceptible to losing a lot of trades and being bad losers. Nope, I don't want to do that. So right here, we had a possible 618 touch. It wasn't exactly there, but you would have had an 11 pip stop loss and you'd be taking a trade down to like here, which is probably the Asian session. Is it Asian session or London session low? Switch on the indicator and see. Okay, it's not letting me use the Asian range indicator on this chart, but you can see how simple that was. So you can see how Neo gave you all of that information. You'd have been able to easily work out your Fibonacci. If the Fibonacci is working on this a lot here, I would definitely suggest, I'll definitely implement a Fibonacci into Neo as well for people. So if we're seeing that it's winning, like, and so I'd have like an automatic Fibonacci on Neo, which will help you out in time. Yeah, I'll go for USD JPY. No worries, Ash. So right now you would be, just based on this simple idea of what you saw from Neo and to here, you'd only be in 11 pips profit, but yeah, you'd be looking to take it down to this low here, basically. USD JPY. Again, like I said, with the, I think this one's even got a chart on, a fib on it. You don't really want to be trading these JPYs just yet. You want to wait to see what next week does. It's a very smart play what they're doing. Everybody's going to be looking to try and sell these because of the big buy it did, but they know what they're doing. Not only is it a new week, again, it's a new month. So that new month is going to create a new monthly demand level or supply level like this. Let's just say it closes there. And what you're going to see them do is that they're either going to go like this, boom, all the way back off of it with an NFP news. Maybe there's JPY news, I think, like that, or they're going to go like that. So it's either or. So this is how they'll get you. This is a very risky trade to even try and catch this sell from here like this. We would have to wait, and it hasn't even broken structure yet. So if we go to the 1 hour time frame, the last structural low, which we are on here, is down here. So it hasn't even broken the last structure. So we want to really see them today break that structure, and then tomorrow we want to see them pull back. Not tomorrow, Sunday. We want to see them pull back to the 786 or the 886 on the Fibonacci. So that's what I would say. So right now I wouldn't even touch UJ. So there's some people that wanted to get in earlier today here, and look what it did. So I'm telling people, don't touch it. Don't touch it. So the fib. So let's just say this is this level. It even broke its high, so it hasn't even, yeah, it's broke it. So it's created a new one. So from here to here, let's see if that does it. Nope, it's the other way around. So let's just say this is the low. Here. Boom, you want price action to pull back towards this level over here. At least this level here. This is where you'd be looking at a supply. So let's say it does break this level somehow today. You'd be looking at that for now. But if it breaks this level and goes lower, then you might want to move this. So let's say it stops here. Then you move this, you see, and then you'll move your supply to this level. You get it? So that's what you'll do. So wherever it goes to and stops and starts buying back up, that's where you move your Fibonacci to. Make sure you can see the sell levels of the fib. So draw it the right way round. And then now your supply level will be like something like this. and then wait for the move. This is exactly how I was able to call out CAD CHF like this. So in London session, you see it started to sell, but I was like, no, we'll wait. And I said, more than likely in New York, you'll see a reversal. Unfortunately, before New York happened, you can see here, and this is how I drew it like this. So I saw that from here to here, yeah, was the high to low. With really the high was here, to be fair, right there, but still the same level. You see, so from there to here was the low, and this is what I'm talking about. Then you wait for the pullback, boom. And like I keep saying time and time again, this is exactly what I'm trading with the Neo strategy in terms of when I catch the day or swing trades, but I'm just doing it from a higher time frame. So this move here would be like a 200 pip move. That's what you saw on Euro USD as I broke down in this live stream. You literally saw this move. You saw it go down, and then you saw it go all the way back up, and then it did that massive dump. And it did 3 of them in the last like month and a half, either month and a half or month. So in like the last 30 days, there was 3 massive aggressive moves back down. This is why I have stop hunt 1 and stop hunt 2, because stop hunt 1 is going to show you when this move is happening. And this is also why I said this is why I'm trading this now, because stop hunt 1, even if it's counter trend to Neo in terms of the big trend, because you can obviously see how this move is. So if on a 1 hour chart it's like this, when you're looking at this from a bigger perspective, which the stop hunt 1 picks up 4 hour chart volatility, you're looking at a 4 hour aggressive move. So we could be seeing 3, 4, 4 hour candles going in one direction. So I'm like, okay, if that makes more sense, and you can catch these type of trade setups, you know what I mean? And GJ was actually one of them, to be fair. Out of this week, the biggest aggressive move was GJ. So GJ was a stop hunt 1 from here. It's obviously changed now, but from here, yeah, from here, stop hunt 1 turned blue and went green. Then I've come in the next week on the Monday and then caught this buy trade up. So this is what I'm saying for the JPYs. You want to see what it's doing on the Monday, and then we can catch the sells going down. But if not, we have to be patient to see. So this is where I caught. So you can see there was the 1 hour breakout here, the pullback, and then I've caught the entry for the continuation. And this is, just look at that same pattern. You want to see the same thing over here in reverse. So if it breaks down, cool. Don't try and catch these sells, because the market ain't going to sell 300 pips today, man. It's just not. It's really not going to do anything crazy. Now, we want it to pull back one more time again, and then we'll catch it. So if it holds a level of supply like here, so I'm just drawing this out of the blue right now. So if it holds the level of supply like that, then on Monday, we're waiting for a 15-minute break of structure and a continuation back down, and we'll be trading it to like these lows for a scalp. Simple. And we'll be out because it could use this level to buy back up. Hopefully that makes sense to everybody, so you can understand what I'm saying. If you're just looking at your chart like this, it just gives you a bit of a better perspective of what you're seeing. So this is what we could be seeing. Anybody got any other questions or anything they want me to check, or if they want to know more about Neo, if they want to know more about VIP, let me know, guys and girls. We've been here for 1 hour so far. I don't think the Zoom will go too long. I'm going to finish the Zoom in 18 minutes, because I know I keep saying Zoom. You have to keep forgiving me, because I'm so used. I've been Zooming people for like 3 years now. So, but yeah, it's going to be over soon. There isn't really much trades. I'm just here to talk to you guys and girls. You know, if anybody is in the market this week, congrats if they've had a nice week. Congrats. But there isn't really too much we're seeing here with price action. See, this one wants to pull back. Nah, man, I try. I'm trying to get my subs to 100k as soon as possible. Don't know if I'll hit it this year. We'll see. Probably by next year I can hit it. Yeah. I'm trying to get to 100k subs. So once people start seeing how I'm trading Neo, the indicator, I think I'll get more subs. Because what will happen is I won't even be, by the time it's fully completed, I'm not even going to be on MT4. I'm sorry, on TradingView. I'll literally be on MT4 just using it so people can just see that this is what I'm doing. And hopefully sometimes I even be in trades and I'll be like, look, I'm in this trade right now. You get, so we'll see how it goes. Is there any other questions, guys and girls? If you've got no other questions, I'll probably even just leave it there. I don't think we're going to see too much today. What time is it in New York right now? 3, 5. It's actually early in New York right now. It's only like 10 or 11 in New York. So it's early. If you do see GBP CAD pull back to this area here, I'm telling you from now, the 382. Let's move this up. Where is it? Boom. So if you see GBP CAD pull back to the 382 and then does a 15-minute or 5-minute reversal, you're looking for a trade entry. I'm gonna go over here, GBP CAD. Yeah, soon. I've dropped a few more like snippets on Instagram. I'm gonna be dropping some more in the next weeks coming. Right now, I'm just trying to create the brand so people can know who Big John is through social media. So I'm on TikTok, I'm on Instagram as well. I'm just trying to create the brand right now. And then once I get something that people like a nice little viral clip, then I'll drop the song out and hopefully do more promotion. That's what happened with my biggest song that I did release, which was Round 3. I was doing clips and clips and clips, and then one of the clips actually went off. So that's how I've seen that marketing method, and it works. And that clip literally went viral on Facebook. It had like 3 million views in like 2 days, 3 days or something like that. Yeah, that's how it managed to push out there. So I'm going to keep doing that until something big happens, basically. And then that's when I'm going to push that one. So I'll know at least what song people are expecting rather than just kind of throwing until it sticks and then using up all your song juice. Yeah, thanks, man. Mine is more like entrepreneurial business rap. I don't really do all of the drill, catch a man here and all of that stuff, or the flossing. I don't really do all of that. So you can see this is pushing back down to the level. You can even see here, Live-O, the break of structures. So you got a break of structure here, break of structure there. So like I said, this is trying to establish a bearish trend. As you can see, this is blue. So because of this blue color, this is making this, it's kind of like a unknown. Is it going to sell? Is it going to buy? But when it eventually does lock in its trend, it's going to turn bearish. So even if you are catching a buy, these may be short-term buys. You can see how this is telling you how many candles ago, these bearish, the breaker structure, the retest of the breaker structure. So when price action pulls back to these breaker structures, right there, so you can see here, there was a retest on the 5-minute chart. So it told you there 2 candles ago. And there's the change of character here. And it tells you how long ago it pulled back to it, how long ago it happened. And then it's telling you here it pulled back to this area. So again, we're waiting for this to pull back. So I might get automatic Fibonacci built into this. Probably not on the first release, so we can just get on with releasing it. But then if we're doing this strategy for like a month or 2, and we see it's doing something, the strategy I'm going through creating on YouTube live for you guys and girls, then I will have an automatic fib built in here, so you won't even need to be drawing fibs and doing all of that. The whole aim is for you to be able to use this whole thing to trade however you want to trade with no stress. Just be able to use it. But yeah, these breaker structures are all your entry points basically. Like where was AUD CAD? Like on AUD CAD here. So that was that demand level down here. Boom, you had the breaker structure off the demand, and that was a 20 pip trade like that. Boom, you could have caught. And again, you can see stop hunt 1 is bullish, but the overall, the Neo big trend is bearish. So I'm waiting for sells on this, even though it's buying. Price is at the 50. I'm gonna hold on, see what they do. See what they do. See what they do. I've just clocked I've actually not eaten today. I've actually fasted all day. I haven't even eaten, guys and girls. Right there. So you're seeing it. So AD CAD is probably going to sell as well. Let's see what CAD CHF is doing with his buying. It's pulling back. Euro CAD is melting. It is. Euro CAD is another one that's extremely overbought, so it's looking to set a new trend as well. Okay, so we're looking at GBP CAD. Let's go check NZD CAD actually while we're here. Again, still got to wait for it to get to this level here. This one's pushing, boy. Whoa, they're pushing. So yeah, right now you can see what I'm saying. So you can see there's two ways to look at the chart, and this is why even though like you see how I took those losses on SPX, I'm trying to catch the big picture. But you can see from the smaller picture, in a sense, the buys were still very valid. But you can see now the bigger picture on this pair, even though this can do a buy from here, you can see the bigger picture. It looks like it's trying to create a new trend. So I'll show you here. Do you think it's illegal to transfer your withdraw to obviously if you got to ask the question, it probably is. You know, that one's there. It probably is if you got to ask the question, but it doesn't mean that you can't do it. Do you understand? But it probably is. That's the best way for me to put it. So again, if we go to the higher trend here in the market, or the higher analysis, boom, 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 right there. So you can see the market has broken structure here, and there's another little bit of structure here. So it's just a matter of time basically before Neo picks up this sell trend for a big sell trend. Hopefully I can catch some new sell trades in this. So it's already broken daily structure here, and this is why we're probably seeing this sell happen right now from a bigger time frame perspective. So we've seen a break of structure here in the market. Let's go down to the lower time frames. There we go. So yeah, on the 4-hour chart, this is a 4-hour break of structure. You see? Yeah. So yeah, that's your first 4-hour break. So you can see on the 4-hour chart, look what happened. Boom, 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 boom. Smash 4-hour break. So it's showing you that they want to create this. And even if you look here, it looks like a head. A head, shoulder, shoulder. So that's what seems to happen. This is why I call them peaks. You see why I say, SPX or this one is going for the peak high, is going for the peak low. They've basically created a peak here, and it looks like they want to now go and do the bigger plan of the trade. So on the 4-hour, you can see there. Let's see if you was trying to get in early here. Yeah, this is your first 1-hour break. Yeah, this is your first 1-hour break as well. That's why it's doing this. So this is not only a 4-hour break. This is your first 1-hour break for the sell, for the bigger sell trade that could be happening. Let's go to GBP ORD because I know Nick was trying to get in on that. So GBP ORD is still in. So GBP ORD isn't ready just yet. Probably be ready next month. Let's keep an eye on GBP CAD in case they want to ricochet it. Oof, this is going down. Let's see where the breakage. So here, let me show you. So you see. So look from here. So even on AED CAD, so now AED CAD is broke its lows. You can't even be bothered with that no more. But like I said, you made your money on that. This is why these are scalp trades. Yeah. GBP CAD, remember, you had your change of character here. So this is how this indicator can help you. Even if you don't want to trade whatever I'm trading. Again, it just helps you with price action, if anything. This is why I called it a no lag indicator. You're all seeing why I called this a no lag indicator, because you're seeing these things appear as the market moves, and that's what it's based on. It's based on price action. So for us on a 5 minute time frame, it hasn't given us the last bullish area of break of structures up here. So obviously it needs to move around a bit down here before we get another 5 minute possible break. Let's go check it from the 30. So what's it doing? So it's got a demand level down here, so it could be going to its demand level. It does want to buy back up. We shall see. It's going to do a change of character here in 30 minutes on this one, probably. This one here. In 6 minutes, it might do that. Okay, so here it's created another low here. So you're seeing how it does it. This is why you can't see many of these change of characters. As I said, it's an expert advisor, so it's scanning the market. It's literally scanning the market. So here now it's told you that this is a new low on a 5 minute time frame that's been formed. So it's either it's going to respect this low, or obviously it will keep pushing it. You're not trying to get in here. You're waiting to see what happens. So if it respects this low, yes, that will be a low. And then as it's going up, it will create, let's say it does this, it will create a high. And then, so another little square will appear, green one. And then obviously you're waiting for it to go down, go up and break it. So we'll just see what they do. NZD CAD, we've got a 1 minute one up here. Let's see where it is on the fib though. You see why I say the 50 level is a bit risky for you to try and catch these buy trades. You don't want to catch them because look what they're doing. See how they just smash straight through that golden zone. Remember what I said, look for sells above this level. Look at it. If I'm lying, I'm flying, guys and girls. Look at the rejection of the 786. Smash. Yeah, nice one, Ross. Nice one. You're catching these good trades, man. Catching these good trades. Nice one. Let's see here. Let's see where NZD CAD is. So on the previous week's low. So this one's gone to this level. We're seeing a massive rejection off of here so far. Bit more riskier because we're only seeing a 5 minute structural level here right now. So the 5 minute structural level for the break of structures all the way up here. And you can see that's what Neo picked up as well. So you gotta wait. It's either gonna ricochet all the way back up, or it's gonna do consolidation and then create new structure. It looks like they're trying to ricochet right now. We have to see. So because we've had an impulsive entry, impulsive candle, we're not seeing very good entries. This one looks a bit better the way it's holding itself. This is the last 5 minute break of structure up here, but we need to wait. And then there's a proper one up here. Thank you, people. Thank you. If you can give me a like, I appreciate it a lot. So you're watching that straight away and seeing the ricochet off that level so far. As I said, the 382 and the 236, 786 and the 886, they're great areas to look for trade setups, whatever the time frame. Let's go to SPX. Yeah, I've got it here. Yeah, I'm still touching this. These pagans, look at them. Look at them trying to fake you out. Look at fake out. Fake out. Trying to fake you out. fake you out. Nah, this thing here is going high, man. It's going high. It's a stock, man. So it doesn't surprise me if it buys. Trying to catch sells in these. I remember when I first started trading, everyone used to say never sell indices. It's a stock, so yeah, they're going high, man. That's a strong bullish candle. Let's go to the higher time frames and see what we see. Yeah, they're kind of they're going out. They're definitely trying to make money. They're going for this wick here, probably on the weekly. So you can see they've broke this one here. Oh, they're trying to break this one here. To be fair, we have to see. So if they break this level, then they're more. And if they break this level and stay above this level, like consolidate there and buy a bit. If they buy a bit more off this level, yeah, they're going for this wick here. This is a huge wick, man. It's a huge wick, and that's why I say it's not safe for next month because NFP week they're probably going for this. So they're gonna keep buying. Yeah, next week's gonna be crazy. NFP is gonna do some huge moves, man. So it's either they are gonna reject off of here, like what Gavin's saying, they could do a massive rejection off of this weekly resistance, or they're going for this wick. This is their plot next week. Anyone that's not paying attention to higher time frames, they're gonna get got. Even yeah, that's a monthly wick. They're going for this. They're going. Look. This is a trap. This is a trap. It's a trap. Look at the trap. Look at the trap. So they're gonna get you when you're on them smaller time frames. They're going for this one, and then they're gonna go for this one. Don't be surprised in the next month if this thing gets up to this level here. Going for and look, they're definitely going for this one because this is a double wick like gold. They're going to clear this. They're not gonna buy it all the way back up here and leave it. They're going for this. And remember, they're trying to recover from the massive drop. So it's taking them some time, but that's what they're trying to recover from. The massive drop. They're definitely going for those two levels. Let's see what happens. Let's see. Let's see. Indices is crazy like that. They can just do a massive impulsive sell. Let's see what happens. It wouldn't shock me. I'm still expecting it to sell because it's still in a bearish trend on Neo. You can see here. Oh, look at those. Hold on. Look. See, these people are crazy. Let's go back here. Let's go to NZD CAD. Yeah, there we go. Look. 5-minute time frame rejection. Can't make this up. You see that? Look at the move. See that level there? They haven't given us a good break of structure area though. That's the only sad thing. It's a nice impulse, but it's not a great break of structure area. It's not a great break of structure area is up here. So we need to either wait for them to do market structure or impulse traders, so aggressive traders would have got in there because we're seeing this. And you would have got in on the closure of this candle here because the only reason you would have got in on the closure of that candle is you could have had a 1 minute entry. Hold on. Is this a 1 minute chart? Yeah, this is a 1 minute chart. Nah, even the 1 minute's crazy. Look where the 1 minute's coming up. So yeah, we gotta wait. If this is coming here, this is telling us that a higher high or a lower high, yeah, a higher high or a lower high is being formed. Yeah. So when it pulls back, then you'd wait for it to break that. So on the 1 minute chart, this could be if it pulls back from here, like we're seeing now. If it pulls back from here, then we're gonna get a break of structure here instead of up here. So we have to wait. Yeah, we're seeing a pullback now. At least it's established that. Let's see. It needs to pull back some more. This isn't that. Look at that rejection. Look at that. So if your entry, if you had a pending order here, you would have been in that. Let's go to the 5 minute. I'm going to check GU in a second, mate. Right there. They're only giving you 1 minute entries right now. We need to wait for them to play around a little bit more, consolidate. So that basically what would be nice is if they give you a 5 minute break of structure here. And like that on NZD CAD as well. Let's go to GBP CAD and see what we see, because this is a 5-minute chart. Nothing here. So now you see what happens. So with this indicator, I'll explain this more as it's out there. Now that you can see that the 5-minute is all the way here, which is too far away, this is when you'll go down to a 1-minute chart, basically, and then you will go and check what you're looking for. So you just do that. So experts, properties, and then all you have to do is go to this and change this to 1 minute. Boom, it's going to get rid of that, and then you go down to the 1-minute chart, and there you go. See, the 1 minute's got the same thing there. So we'll keep this on a 1-minute chart and see what happens. But as you can see, because it's scanning indicator, because expert advisor, it resets this. So that's why you got to leave it on what chart you want to trade, so it can pick up as much back data. But if you ever want to go and strategy test, you can always strategy test, as I've shown on YouTube. So you don't have to worry about back testing. You can literally strategy test and then see if whatever you were going to trade worked. And all of this works fine. It doesn't lag, it doesn't stall, it doesn't freeze. All of this will work on strategy tester fine. Let's see what it does. If it's going to give us a 1-minute break of structure, let's see. Let's go to NZD CAD as well. Oh yeah, it might give a 1-minute break of structure. Let's see. It's mad impulsive. This one here seems more. Let's go to here. GU. I'm going to go back to Neo quickly. I want to see this 1-minute candle. How many pips is that even now? So yeah, it's not even closing there. So you see it's still picking it up. It's not even defined as market structure yet. So this is why you don't get in straight away. You'll wait. It needs to settle. It hasn't pulled back enough yet to create this as a structural level. That's why. So 20 pips, 26 pips from here. Yeah, you're waiting. When it pulls back a bit more, because now we can see this, because there wasn't even a proper swing. So now when we see this, it goes back a bit more, then it will close that. Yeah, after where it will close it anyway. So even if you had the EA on, it wouldn't have taken the trade. Like, it will only take it when it actually appears with a breaker structure. Let's go to GU. Yeah, impulsive move back up. Now they're pushing back down. What was that? Was there news? Nope, no news. See what I'm saying, guys and girls? No news in that massive move. So this is off the system now. We won't be looking for a trade in this no more. It's broke the low. They finally went for the liquidity grab of the low on this. So yep, you take that off your system. Boom. But at least gave a trade all the way from there to almost take profit free. AED CHF has pushed back down again. See if CAD CHF is rejected. Let's see where CAD CHF hit. So we had our 15-minute break of structure here. Boom. Are you ready to go? On that one. Can't see where CAD CHF has gone. It's probably gone down to the London low anyway. Yep, same thing. Okay, yeah, now it should be. So I think this should be set now. This one, because we've seen this pop up as well. So it's telling us that's the high and that's the low now. go to SPX. Imagine you could just go in here, buy. Imagine how many entries you could have added to this buys. Buy. Even here, look, sell 1 entry, 2 entries, 3 entries, 4 entries. If he was a greedy. Okay, let's see if this one does close, if it pushes it. This one will probably close. Let's see. But you've seen it, guys and girls. It gave us a poor entry, though, compared to chart in terms of price action. But you've seen it there. That was a perfect rejection off the 38.2. And then we've seen that. Let's see if it scanned anything. Nope. Yeah, it's not. Because we didn't see another low here. This one. That's why this one keeps pushing. We need to see another low being formed. So it hasn't pushed the low just yet. It needs to go in like a boom, boom, boom. So this one here, let's see if this one breaks. It pushes. Even if it doesn't, it's all good. I don't really use the 1 minute chart anyway. I'm just being able to show you it works. Use the 5 minute. Come on, pull back. No, this is going to just keep pushing that one. It's not going to stay there. Let's see this one though. NZD-CAD has probably a better chance of buying anyway because it's kind of low if we look at the chart. But GBP-CAD is very high. You can see how it's acting as a resistance as well. It's trying to break it. This is the first time I'm showing Neo live as well, by the way. First time I'm showing it, and I'm showing it on a live stream. So this is more of the scalping strategy that I'm trying to create. It's not the big trades. Like I said, when I get the big trades, I will try and have it up as well so you can see. But they're slower, so those trades could take hours to pull off, so they might not happen in terms of going to profit in the live stream. How hard is it for a 1 minute candle to break structure? What they do it? It's ridiculous. Yeah, I wonder what I'm gonna eat, man. I need to eat something. Starving. Oh, is it gonna go? Is it gonna go? Yeah, that's what I said. This one isn't. It hasn't thingied yet. It hasn't created a low yet. That's why. Still there. Oh, they're going for it. It's not creating it. So the next structural levels here. It's not a great trade setup though in terms of a scalp, because if it does break there, yeah, that's not a great stop loss for a scalper. It's all right, but it's not the best. 35 pips. and then you'd be taking price action back towards the high of today. So like a 1-to-1 trade. It's suffering to try and build it. It's built. It's even added another small high. This is why I've traded this slow. And on a 1 minute chart is struggling. Sell, 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 sell. Yeah, I'm going to be doing them Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. Obviously, if I'm too busy during the week, if I've got something to do, I won't do it. But as long as I'm at the charts, I will be doing it. The whole thing is to be able to showcase Neo and show people how it works. That's why I did promise. No worries, mate. See you later. Have a good one, Gavin. Yeah, I did promise that once Neo's out, I'll be showing people live like how Neo works, and that's why I said okay before it's because it's 90% completed. I did say that it's better for me to try and make a scalping strategy because if not, it'll take forever. Like now, there was no possible trade until Thursday, hence why I gave out SPX in the signal in the VIP signals. So if I was trying to do lives, we'd have been waiting to Thursday for a trade. So that doesn't happen every week, but it can happen sometimes, yeah. Yeah, yeah, if you want to. Like I said, this strategy I'm showing everybody here, I'm building this live. So I'm showing people how I build strategies, basically. So there's that. There's over time there might even be more. So like this week, it was on Thursday I added the Fibonacci. The other day I was just looking at levels of support and resistance. But now I'm adding the fib because I'm seeing that hey, why can't you just the fib's easier because we can just draw a fib and it gives you all the levels in it. So that's what I said. If the fib works more, then I'll just leave the fib on. So right now we've got a 5 minute structural level here. That seems like it's building. This week we're actually profitable. I'm gonna round up all the wins and losses so far as I can remember them. But we're actually profitable with this strategy. Funnily enough, we're actually profitable. Funny that it'll probably be terrible next week because of NFP. But we're actually profitable. The biggest trades that we had, the biggest trade we had this week was Euro Ord. So on Euro Ord, I gave out this sell. This sell here on Thursday. So it broke 1 hour structure. Where did it break here? Let's see where it broke here. It was this one, sorry. It was on Tuesday. So it broke 1 hour structure here. Boom. Right there. Pulled back to the 786. So if I move this here, you'll be able to see. So again, no lies. Live all at 50. Very simple. So we had a stop hunt 1 initiated. It broke 1 hour structure. Pulled back to the 786. 15 minute. There was a 15 minute rejection all the way down. So that was the biggest trade. It was an entry from like here. And it was like a 70 pip trade. Yeah, if you got a new prop, probably take a backseat. Trade what you're used to. I'm gonna just see how it is. I'm gonna tell people that listen, if you want to take the trade, you take it. But right now, I'm just testing what's going on. Do you get it? Obviously, some people want to take the trades. By all means, they can. You know what I mean? Yeah, I don't think we're gonna see too much in this. Nah, it's melting back down. Now this is a high. So you see, you got to wait for this to be here and then this one to be here. Now, if it rejects off of this one, this will be a break of structure here in the market. But you can see because it's moving so far away, this is good enough for, you can be on a 1 minute chart instead of the 5 minute looking for an entry. Because even from here to here, you can see that that was a lot. So you don't want to be on a 5 minute because the 5 minute might have been up here. So this is when you can go down to the 1 minute. So that's why I said I'm going to be doing these lives to be able to show people how to use Neo as well. What to look for. I can do, but Neo won't show you any break of structures on AUD USD previously, because like I said, because it's an expert advisor, it can't be an indicator, because for us to have the bot, it scans when the chart's been left open. So give me a second, I'll show you what I mean. So Euro USD here. Ooh. Ooh. Let's go to the 15-minute chart, see what happened. So it says AUD USD is currently in a sell, but it's not ready for the sell yet. So this is why I haven't taken those sells on it myself. Again, it's got to pull up and then pull down properly. What did you trade on AUD USD, by the way? What did you trade, a sell or buy? What happened? What did you trade? So if you can let me know. Did you trade ACE? Did you trade a buy or a sell on AUD USD? What did you trade, mate? Yeah, Ross, I'll suggest you do that as well. That's a good idea. Are you still there with me, Ace? So you're gone. So even here, you can see on the 4-hour chart with Neo, you can see all the breakout structures. So when you had this breakout, you had this level here broken out. You had a resistance here. So like I said, you can trade it really how you want. I wait for it to do these stop hunt one pullbacks, but if you want to, you can see here clearly there was a resistance level. It's mapping it out for you. There's a resistance level there. So you could have just waited. You could have gone down to the lower time frame, seen that it's broken down on the lower time frame. So we've had this massive breakout or trend set. Then you've seen that there's a resistance here clearly. You can go down to a lower time frame, look for a break of structure on a 5 minute, 15 minute, whatever. And then you could have caught this sell trade like that. Boom. All the way down there. And then so on. You can see more here. So when you had this break of structure, you could have even got in straight away if you wanted to, if you was being greedy. You just do it. You can see there's a break of structure here. Could have been waiting for the pullback. This was more than likely a 786 pullback here as well from this break of structure. Boom. You took a sell yesterday. What level did you take a sell at? Right in here, please. Yep, so NZD CAD has broken structure. Yeah, right the level you took a sell at, please, the price level. So NZD CAD has broken 1 minute structure. You've seen it here. You saw it scanning. Live-O right there. It's for the buy. Give me a sec. NZD CAD. So right now, if you were to get an aggressive entry, usually we go on a 5 minute time frame. Right there, so you'd be in this trade right now. Even here, it's broken 5 minute structure on this candle, but the 1 minute's broke, so you'd be in right now. right there. Boom. This is even a 5-minute break of structure there. Long position here. So we have the break. Stop loss below these lows here. Make it a bit more bigger. Just put it below this level. So 8 pip stop loss. Why is this not coming up with the Asian session range? So annoying. Anyway, we've got this fib. So you got TP1 here, TP2 here, and TP3 here. I don't think it's going to go all this way today. Personally, this is a very late time to be trading. But let's just see what it does. See if you enter if you want to. It's completely up to you. I mean, it's the end of Friday. I don't know what it's going to do today. It could just consolidate for the rest of the day and do nothing. But those are the TP levels all there on the Fibonacci. If you enter the buy. And again, we've seen here again, as I've explained, you can see right there, look, boom. This one's going, GBP CAD's going for this one here on the 1 minute time frame, which gives you about a 18 to 20 pip stop loss if it breaks down the 1 minute. Yeah, Ace, write the price level that you took the sell at. So I can check it. Uh, 6735. Cool. Thanks. GBP CAD is about to break that 1 minute structure probably soon as well. 6767. So you took a loss on this. When did you take a loss? Unless you got in here. It's during London session. Yeah, when did you take a loss on it? This thing sold. 673. Yes, oh sorry, this is a 4-hour chart. My bad. I'm moving nuts, man. Let's go to the 1 hour chart. Let's just do this. Yesterday, London session was here, 6735. Are you sure you took a trade here, London session yesterday? Are you sure? Because London session yesterday was here, around here. So, but 6735 is up here. So it only hit that level today in Asian. Six seven oh 35. Okay, cool. Okay, there we go. 67035. Yeah, so I get you. Yeah, so here it was. Yeah, so you took it. Yeah, and then it did that move there. So let's try and go to the 5 minute time frame. See if we see anything. If it did scan it. Might not see something. Yeah, I don't think we're not going to be able to see that far back, unfortunately, unless I use the strategy tester. Like I said, because scanning a certain amount of candles, I can make it go further back, but I would have to leave it on the chart, so you won't see that far back. but I can see there was probably a break of structure here. So let me go here. So let's see. Yeah, you wouldn't have entered this trade anyway. There's no way, because Neo would have had a break of structure maybe here, or the next one would have been like here or here. So if you've entered at this level, the break of structure would have been down here. Do you get it? So you wouldn't have been entering, or then when it pushed up again, it would have been here. So you wouldn't have entered the sell. You would have entered the sell. And remember, look, it's buying, buying, buying. You just saw how GBP CAD and the rest of them worked, NZD CAD. You wouldn't have been, until it created a low and stuck. So it would have been like here. And then the other one would have been here. Look, still not going until this one. So when it created one here, then you would have probably been in a trade. Yeah, so then you would have been in a trade, yeah, like here on this break here. There would have been a break of structure here, and then you would have been in this sell. So it weren't the best sell, but it still would have been at least a break even, maybe for a scalp or a profitable trade, depending on how you trade. You wouldn't have got in here anyway, because again, remember how I'm showing you structure. Look at this now. So you saw how this worked, by the way, Neo live. You can see the difference. So this is how AU looked for you. You had this here. Do you get it? You wouldn't have got in until this break happens. This is why I have the price action here, so people are able to get in on literally no lagging price breaking. We've all seen this. This is a 1 minute time frame as well, guys and girls. This isn't even a higher time frame. So when it's a bigger time frame, it can even do a bigger move. But you saw a 1 minute break there from it scanning, and again, you would not have got on AUD USD even on a 5 minute chart until you saw maybe a break here, boom, and then you would have been in here for this move down here like that. And now you can see the ones in the future. Look, so you can see here, look how this is here, and look at the massive impulsive move. Then there was one here. So the break of structure was in between here. So if anything, you would have gotten on this candle. It's even showing you where you could have put your stop loss. So you could have put your stop loss above there, or let the EA, by switching on auto trading, work out that stop loss for you by percentage, pips, whatever it is. You can see it. The reason why I have these here is because you can put the EA in a certain amount of pips. So if you're saying, okay, you'd be able to see straight away that, okay, my entry is going to be here if this breaks here. Yeah, so I'd probably get in, obviously, wherever the candle appears. You'd be able to say, okay, I want a 10 or 15 pip stop loss. So when the EA enters, it will give you like a 15 pip stop loss, yeah, back there. And then you would have been able to catch that trade. Yeah, most definitely. I can understand why that happened. So yeah, if you had Neo, you wouldn't have got in that trade, basically, long story short. So far, we are running in 5 pips profit on NZD CAD on the 5 minute chart. Or, well, we would have been in 6 pips profit for the scalp on the live again. I've almost given out a trade every single live session. I don't know if this is going to keep going, by the way. Like I said, it's Friday. But yeah, that's what happened so far. This is obviously a resistance level here, and a strong resistance / supply. So it has to do a strong move to break that. But right there, we had a 1 minute break of structure there, not even a 5. It was a 1 minute, 5 minute. If you got in on a 5 minute, it would have been the close of this candle here. So on the 1 minute, you would have got in here, according to Neo. And right now, there's a demand level here. So you don't want price action to break this. So imbalanced demand, whatever you want to call it. You don't want price action to break that, basically. So if price action is going to break that, then it's probably not going to hold. But if it holds that level, then it should keep buying. Anybody take this trade that's here? I have curiosity. Anybody take it? Like I said, I've taken all my trades for the week, so that's why I'm not in this one. But I'm going to start waiting for trades, by the way. So I'm going to only be taking my trades when I'm on the live rather than trying to take them before. I've noticed it's that same thing that I've noticed, that it appears that these trade setups seem to be better to take when the whilst I'm in the live. So like London session is 8 a.m. in the morning, and then it's probably better to take a trade around about 9. So I should be in the live, and then anything that happens between 9 to 11 it seems to have more of a volatile move. And then even now, you can see I started at 2, or I started a bit later, but after 2 seems like now where you're starting to see the trade. Some of the New York trades went before, don't get me wrong, but if a trade appears in that time is when you seem to get a volatile push. Let's see what NZD CAD does. Lucky enough, I stayed on here to see this play out. GBP CAD still lingering down. You got a 5-minute break of structure here on GBP CAD now. On the 1-minute time frame on Neo, the indicator is there as well. Yeah, no, definitely. I know they did. They did. So NZD CAD might be pushing back. Now we're seeing this push back. Let's see. So we might be seeing a demand level. This is only a 5-minute demand. It's not anything fantastic. Let's see on a 15-minute chart, actually. Okay, not bad. Yeah, it's a 15-minute imbalances here. So it's a 5-minute demand there, a 15-minute imbalance here. So let's see if they respect this imbalance on NZD CAD. So the candle opened there. The candle opened there. So you need to see if they respect this imbalance from this candle here's wick to where this candle opened. So an imbalance also can act as a supply or demand as well for people. I'm not sure. So it could just ricochet off that and keep buying. Let's see. That wick at the bottom's nasty though, because they could do a liquidity grab for this. So you have to be careful in this trade. If this trade is going to lose, they're going to go for a liquidity grab here. That's a very nasty wick. Let's see what time frames this is on. Oh, it's a 30-minute liquidity. It's a 1-hour liquidity. Let's go to a 4-hour. It's a ridiculously wicked candle on the 4-hour chart as well. Let's go to the daily and see how bad. Wait, on the daily you won't be able to see it. Just being good. And the daily is still a bit of a wick as well, but yeah, it's a big wick. So if they don't want to respect this trade, it's fair because it's that. But right now it's still on the imbalance. So if they start to clear this imbalance and don't hold price, then yeah, you know that they're probably going to go and sell. Hopefully everybody's learning from this as well. That is here. So literally you can do this. So even as trades are appearing, I'm breaking down what you can be seeing, how you can be taking them. So this is why when I'm in the VIP group, sometimes I might take more entries. I might even take an entry without being able to put it out there. I'm trying to break down all this stuff as well for myself when I'm in these Neo trades. I'm like, okay, we see this. So right now we're seeing them clearing this imbalance. We want to see them have wick rejections on the 1-minute time frame off of this imbalance. In order for us to think that they're going to buy this trade. But right now we're not seeing it. So we want to see more wick rejections like this. So the more the better. We don't want them to clear this. The most they should go is to the 50%. These boxes always help you. The 50% of this imbalance is here. You can see it anyways. This bit here, basically. Did it put a line there? I think it did. Can't see it. Let's just do this. This will be better. So you don't really want them to go any lower than this. If they go lower than this, or don't wick off of this 50%, then they're probably gonna sell price back down. because that wick is nasty. It's a nasty wick. So we're seeing rejections on the 1 minute so far. Let's see this if it goes engulfing. Let me know if you're learning a thing or two from this, guys and girls, please. Let me know. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Let's go check this. NZD, UD, nope. Okay, so Neo showing us on GBP CAD. There's another 1 minute here, break of structure level, which gives you a better stop loss. This will give you like a 17 pip stop loss. Sorry, 11 pip stop loss or 12 pip stop loss. If it breaks 1 minute structure there, we're starting to see. So obviously this is a lower low, higher low, higher low. So we're seeing bullish structure on the 1 minute chart starting to form. Yep, we're seeing a rejection off of the imbalance that was formed on the 15-minute time frame so far. But we're seeing it on the 1 minute time frame, the wick rejections. We're seeing price pushing back up. So that's a great sign. What I'm probably actually going to do as well is go get a 5K my Forex funds account at some point and then take these trades as well myself, like this, so I can trade more probabilities. I've been trying to do it with hypergrowth, but it's a bit difficult with hypergrowth where I'm still trying to practice because obviously I don't know which ones are the better looking ones and that. So I'll be taking all the ones that go to the extreme Fibonacci levels that I explained. And those ones, when we see these type of breakouts, I'll be taking them as well, just to see what I can do. Just pulling back down again. So you just want to see wick rejections on that imbalance, and then that imbalance is going to be held. So here, even on a 5 minute time frame, you can see what I'm talking about. See how you've got wick rejection, boom. So showing you that this imbalance is being held so far, which is a great sign. Come on, TP1. One more TP to round up the week. Funny that I'm creating a strategy and it's giving me a crazy win rate so far. Second I start like doing like the 5K account, I'm telling you, all these trades will start losing. They'll start going to stop loss. Start going there. So TP1 will be 16 pips with an 8 pip stop loss. So it's a 2-hour trade if it goes to this level. If all the trades work like that, as I'm showing you these breakouts, that's a very viable strategy right there, guys and girls. Created for you on the fly. Remember, for everyone to understand why I'm taking these trades, again, you go over to Neo. As soon as Neo gives me a stop hunt 1 turning blue like this, I will now mark out that pair to say, okay, I'm waiting for a 1 hour break of structure. Yep. If I get a 1 hour break of structure, this will most likely turn to a 0 or 1. This stop hunt in the color I'm obviously looking for, so a bullish color. Boom. And then when we go back to the 1 hour time frame, you'll see what I'm saying. So right there, so there was the 1 hour break of structure. So as soon as it turned blue, it was like down here. Then it turned green on Neo with this 1 hour break of structure. I'm like, okay, yep, bingo. I'm looking for a trade. And then I'm waiting for the breakout and the retest back down. Even if you push this fib here, if you wanted to get an earlier entry, not this. Yeah. Even if you push this fib down here from the first rejection, as I've told you, there was a rejection again off this level. Look at that, the 382. And then when we push this fib back up here again for this high, where did we get our rejection? We got our rejection around the 286. So right there. So the 236, my bad. So you got it around there, but definitely off of the 382. So we had structure forming here. It's better when structure forms and goes bullish from this level, because then it gives us a better indication of a possible buy. So we've now been running 2 hours on here. I would have been off, but the trade obviously came through. So this is why I stayed on to just see what this trade does. And I'll obviously come off. When this trade hits TP1, I'll probably be off anyway, because at least then it hit TP. But let's hopefully see if it does, or if they pagan us and go down. We're seeing a 15-minute candle rejection off of here so far. Back to the 5-minute. 2 rejections. Next one's going bullish. Come on, one big push. It's taking too long. I'll stay on here for another 15 minutes. If it's taking too long, then yeah, we'll call it there. I don't want the zooms to be too long, because nobody will watch them if they're like 25 hours long. Nobody will ever watch them. So you saw the exact breakdown of that. So when we saw this, when we see these imbalances and demands getting created off of these entries that we're taking, it's a better sign that price can continue to hold, as long as obviously we see it holding that level. If we see it going back through that level, then obviously it's probably going to go to our stop loss. But right now we're seeing it holding. There is a level of 5-minute supply on this level here to here. So really we need them to do a massive move to break out this level here. Right there. So this is where supply level obviously was to create this sell. So if they don't do a massive move to go towards TP1, then it's probably going to reject back down. Is there any more news? Okay, there's news in 14 minutes. So it could be waiting for this news event here. Even though it's grain stock. Could be waiting for this one or this one. Well, Fed is speaking. Yeah, Fed Williams. Williams the Fed. So right now we're not seeing a great 5-minute candle creating. We need to see if it holds this imbalance on the 5-minute chart, or if they push back. For anyone that did get that 1-minute entry, personally I'd put a break even here. It's Friday, you don't really need to stress yourself. So if you are in this trade, just put a break even there, or move your stop loss to around where this entry is. If you don't mind losing the trade and you don't really care because it's only 8 pips, then leave it where it is. If not, put it there. Because as I'm looking at GBP CAD, okay, no, GBP CAD is buying. It's buying. It's buying. Let's go to the 1-minute chart quickly. Okay, so yeah, GBP CAD has now broken structure on the 1-minute time frame for an entry. Right there. So you can see what happened. Look, 1, 2, because it built this one, then it broke structure there. So in a 1-minute time frame, GBP CAD has given an entry. So you'd be in this trade right here. Long. And then if you really wanted to be a scalper, just put your stop loss here. So about 7 pips right there. And then you got your take profit 1 is the Asian low. So it's only 8 pips. Take profit 2 is the Asian mid-range, which is 27 pips. And then I don't know if it'll go this high, but take profit 3 is there. We're not seeing any great demand levels or imbalance. If this does a massive candle, then we'll get a great imbalance as well. We're still seeing 5-minute rejections off this imbalance right now. GBP CAD is going for it. It's going. Again, as you can see, rejection off the 382. I'm not making this up. It's a rejection off the 382. This is why I say it's better to wait for those. And it's why I tell you, when you see the Neo trades, when they're in this area, this is when we can see great setups. Very, very good setups. But sometimes they just disrespect them. Let's go over to DAX and that. My luck, this thing started melting. Let's see if it's still buying. Fake sell right now, probably. Yeah, this is what they've been doing. They've just been doing this, which is highly annoying. Okay, so it can possibly sell off of here, but I can't imagine. It's 12 o'clock New York. Nah, you're not going to see an ADR move in this pair now. Nah, you ain't. SPX was at a weekly resistance. I definitely wouldn't enter the market now for these pairs because I'm looking for like a 1 times ADR move. It's not going to do that at this time. The time for it to do it would have been around here, and obviously the news chose otherwise, unfortunately. So GBP CAD was going up, now it's pushing back down. NZD CAD. You had another rejection off the imbalance. So you've had 1, 2, 3, 4. So hopefully this 5th candle. So you had 4 rejections off of this level, this imbalance. This one should push it. This one or the next candle. If this candle starts going bearish, then it's probably not going to go. Or the next one. So we have to see. But we've had 4 tests of this imbalance level. It really should be going on this candle. The new 1 hour candle is about to open. We're coming towards the end of New York right here. So yeah, really we should be seeing a move. Once it comes out of here, the market can basically do this. So once we come out of here, the market can basically start going sideways. Doesn't have to trend. It can either trend or go sideways. So you really kind of want to see that TP1 hit ASAP. Like ASAP Rocky. UCAD going up. Trying to see how often it moves outside the New York box. You can see some movement outside the New York box. Let's change this. I can't see this. Yeah, you can see some movement. GBP CAD does move outside the New York box. See, so it might do this. You see how this one, but you see this massive impulsive move right there, boom. But then after that, it just went sideways. So they could do that, being Friday as well. Here you can see did some type of move and then went sideways. Here again, outside the box, you saw a massive move. So it could do a move. It could do like a nice TP1, TP2 hit and then sideways. So this is what this indicator will help you with. Yep, we're seeing a buy. Nice buy. So it's creating an imbalance it will create with this candle. Right there. So remember, guys and girls, you saw this here. Neo gave you an entry right there on the 1 minute time frame for the breaker structure. Nice and clean. Right now you'd be 5 pips in profit. 5 pips. Yeah, NZD CAD. It's moving. So you've seen, look, 15-minute rejection of that imbalance, another 15-minute. So this level will hold as a support. Usually it does. If it doesn't, it does an aggressive move to break it. But most times this level holds as a support. When it creates imbalances, yeah, they hold a lot of the time. That's like demands. 7 more minutes on the live. Let's see what happens. This guy's going to struggle. He's trying to break this level here. Might struggle. If we go down to a time frame, this is, yeah, this is another supply level. That's why. Right here, it's a 1 minute supply. So yeah, this one's not, it's not doing it. It's not closing with a bullish candle so far. So this one here is more than likely going to stop loss. Let's see. There's a 1 minute demand level here. 1 minute demand. So it's got to hold this 1 minute candle area. If it goes any lower than that, yeah, it's going to stop loss. Five more minutes. Yeah, the 1 hour candle's going. Let's see what they do. See if they're sniffing out that liquidity. Yep, it looks like they're going for it. So if you are in NZD CAD, put a break even on your trade. It's not worth the hassle if you are in it. Any questions you want to ask, guys and girls, before I come off? One more minute. One more minute. Nope, there. See, GBP CAD didn't hold it, didn't respect it. Boom. Back down for the liquidity grab on that wick. So we've kind of seen that come in. Bum, bum, bum. That was 8 pips there. So I think gold sold. Yeah, it didn't respect it. It's going back down for the wick. Yeah, it's too high, that pair. You know, gold is just consolidating, not doing anything. It's too high. They want to create that daily trend on GBP CAD. They're trying. And what I mean by that, for anyone that's still here, is this is why GBP CAD's an issue. Look here. So if we go over to the higher time frame, you see this big red box? It's trying to create the daily trend. So all these buys are getting pushed down by these massive sells right now. If we go to a higher time frame, like a 4 hour, you can see, and go to a daily, you can see how high GBP CAD is. So trying to catch a buy back up is probably a bit far-fetched. So that's what they're trying to do right now. So for me, on my NEO strategy, I'd wait for this to be completed, this to turn red, then I wait for the breakout, the retest, and then catch the trade. And that's what NEO's, this indicator's designed to help you do. That's how we were able to catch this sell here. We caught this sell that went all the way down here for 500 pips. You see the same thing happen? Look, breakout, retest, boom, 500 pip trade. And you can see why I said January, February was good for me. So you see we're catching these big trades. We caught this one, we caught Euro ORD, GBP ORD. But when it came to this, when we tried to catch the next one coming into March, so I caught another sell on this here as well. In Feb, look at that, Feb 21st. When I tried to catch this one here, it didn't have it. Basically, I think it was like this day here. Yeah, it just went back up again. And then now we're seeing this. So, yeah, it is what it is. NZD CAD is low though. So that's why we're seeing that. So NZD CAD is still buying. But again, if we go to NZD CAD on the daily, you'll see what I'm saying. So NZD CAD, look where it is. So GBP CAD is up here. Basically, it's up this area trying to buy again. NZD CAD is down here, which we can see even on the daily, higher low, and this where it's coming from now could be a higher low continuation buy. So even NZD CAD, how I'm looking for it, if I was going to sell it, I'm still waiting for it to stop hunt high to sell it back down. So that's why NZD CAD could be holding and GBP CAD is not. But it's almost near take profit one. It's still holding this imbalance, as you saw, LIVO like 5-0 right there, boom, wick, and then almost it's a supply area, so it's got to do a big smash to take out this. Let's see if it hits TP1 later on. I'll see you later, guys and girls. Anyway, thank you very much for your time. I'll be back on Monday, hopefully. And yeah, that's it, guys and girls. We'll leave it there. Thank you. And if you want to get into NEO or anything like that, just all the information is in the description below in this video. And you can just direct message me on Telegram or Discord and you can inquire about NEO. Like I said, it's lifetime access when it's released. And you're going to get all the VIP services as well, which also has an alerts on alert system on Telegram, which comes through with breaker structures as well. And there's a trend dashboard as well. So all of these pairs I'm talking about, NEO's going to do this anyway. But I've been doing this manually whilst NEO's being created. So over here, this is the Morpheus trend dashboard. And it loading up. Load. I swear this is the wrong page. Yeah, this is the wrong page. It's not supposed to be loading this one. Basically, every single pair will have a buy or sell trend, and it's just based on what we're seeing here. So it's like a manual version of this. So as you can see the trends. So as these change, I update it manually for all the VIPs right now so they can see which ones are in possible long-term buys and possible long-term sells. And that is it. So yeah, I don't know if NZD CAD will hold, but yeah, good luck, guys and girls. I shall see you later. Yeah, look at the rejection that we're getting off of that level. So I'll see ya.